we are at the Brawls, and there is an intense debate in the recreational area of the house. Two of the sisters are having a fiery argument concerning a pair of earrings, and more specifically, a one that's gone missing. The one of the sisters is claiming that she returned them both to the case she took them from, and the other one is very adamant that there is one still missing. Have I given you names for the sisters?
Rolls.
It's just their family name.
Like first names.
Yeah.
First names, I don't think so.
Okay. So the yappy one is Adiel. The one that borrowed the earrings. Damn it. Is Dorothella. And they have been arguing for the past 15 minutes how it was her favorite earrings because they matched her dress. And now that one of them is missing, she either has to go all the way to Cyrodiil to get a new pair, or have a new sister that doesn't lose her earrings.
What is the name of the sister with the earrings again? Whose name?
The one who originally owned the earrings is named Adiel.
Adiel.
Yes.
Adiel. Ariel is the yappy one.
Yes.
And the third one?
The other one is Dorothella.
Dorothella.
Yes. Hearing all this, you see an Argonian popping up from the corner. There's two pickaxes hanging from his belt. You can describe your character, Gash.
He's a relatively tall, about 6'3", character. He has horns that go down the side of his head and out the front. His skin is of a dark green complexion. With he's wearing some. Let me see here. Double check. I want to say leather armor. That's what he's wearing, but I'm not sure. Pretty big shoulders, but definitely still pretty nimble. As he walks up, he'll simply introduce himself. Hello, I am Gesh.
Terminal answers with another hello. Very courtesy. Hello, I'm Terminal Erno. I have been hired to be a stable boy. And this is Ariella.
Aurelia. Yeah, whatever.
Aurelia, sorry. Aurelia.
It's okay. I think we're getting the names of the two sisters mixed up.
From the window, you can see them throwing stuff at each other, starting from pillows and going all the way up to jugs, fruit, goblets, plates, cups, spoons, and whatever else is at the moment located on the table in front of them. The younger twins leave the recreational area and go somewhere else in the house. The two brothers are idly sitting there just watching the whole thing unfold. They're not taking place. They're not taking part They're not taking part in it.
So, Aurelia looks to Tomino and goes, so do you want to break this fight up by doing something, or...
Terminal says, nah, let's just let him. Let's
I mean,
not
what is it?
interfere, at least not right now.
I mean, what is there that we could even do? Anyway.
Terminal asks Yash, have you been hired by the brawls? To do what?
What was that again?
Terminal asks Gash, have you been hired by the brawls? What is your job here?
Yeah, I was hired on as some extra muscle.
I don't know if you know this, but the people here in this house are paid very poorly. These brawls seem to be very cheap, very really coin pinchers.
Well, I suppose some coin will do until I can find a better place to work.
You see the eldest of the siblings, this brother here, his name Edwival. He gets up and starts to try and calm his sisters to resolve this without any further property damage or anyone getting hurt or doing something they will regret, making a fool of themselves.
He's trying to calm the sisters with that massive morning star that he has over his head.
Calm down!
Now y'all better calm down now.
Just imagining he's just waving it around in the air as he's talking.
Yeah.
Just-
Adiel leaves the recreational area. And now the two brothers seem to be centered on their sister. She is calmly sitting on the pillow on the floor, sipping on the only cup that hasn't been flung off the table yet. And it looks like an interrogation.
Terminal goes to try to hear the conversation near the window.
Roll a perception check.
I will,
16 plus perception, 20.
Alright.
16 plus 4, 20.
They are asking her what was she doing at the at the specific lord's house. You don't recognize the name anyway. The name is Seri. I'll write it in the hints. They are asking
Seri.
her what she was doing at this lord's house, and she is denying that she was even in there. Where's the hints? There. That she's never been at that
Terminal
lord's
wonders-
house. So there's no way she would have
Terminal
left her
wonders-
earring there.
Terminal wonders if that is the content in the letter that he dropped at the throne. He
Hmm.
wonders.
Make an intelligence check.
D22?
Well, it must have been something of that sort, some incriminating evidence or something that led everybody to believe that Dorothea was at
You said
Ceri's lord house.
Intelligence.
Hmm?
You said intelligence, right?
Yes?
You said intelligence. 13 plus 2. 15.
Now everybody thinks that Dorothea had somehow gotten the said earring lost at Ceri's house, and she claims that she hasn't been at that house ever. So yeah, that letter must have something incriminating or some information leading everybody to believe that in it.
Terminal goes back to Aurelia and he comments, Dorothea seems to be being accused of being as someone's named Seri at house of this Seri. Could this be the content of the letter that we drop off?
Could be. It could be. Like Aurelia thinks back and she's like, "Who originally gave it to you?"
This man that I actually cannot like remember any particular description of him.
Hmm.
Maybe we can befriend Dorothea by saying to her that she's being framed, probably by one of her sisters or one of her brothers. Maybe we can gain an ally on her. An ally.
If we could figure out, if you could do that, that might actually work. But I don't think we can get in there right now, considering her current
No.
situation.
True. We must find the appropriate time and place to speak with her.
Yeah, and preferably away from other people. Otherwise, they'll think we're the, you know.
The questioning continues. They ask her a lot of things, very personal things that she refuses to answer, and at some point they give up and everyone continues with their lives. One goes to the study, one goes to the training area, and Sister Dorothella goes to her room. Some servants follow her. You understand that she will require some aid taking a bath.
Oh.
In the cauldron.
What time is it?
It's 11 in the morning.
Okay.
So, the only way to confirm whether or not they got the letter is to go and see if the letter's still there, right?
Someone at this time, someone must have found it. Anyone actually, either a servant or one of the brawls. But which one? Probably one of the brothers. I mean, we are not really sure if it was about that they were asking, but it's possible.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
Maybe we should go and check.
Aurelia probably will have to be you because I don't think they will be happy seeing a stable boy inside the house dropping manure in the floorboards and stenching.
Hmm. I'm gonna just I'm gonna go pop by, because I'm assuming Timmy told me where he put the letter, right?
Probably, yeah.
Mm. So I'll go check the area which he put it in.
Mm-hmm.
Just real quick on my way to the training grounds.
I'm back.
Welcome
What
back.
I missed?
There is no letter there.
Hmm. Alright, I'll make my way back to
Found that.
town and all.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make my way back to town and all since that'll be the shortest way back to the dueling grounds.
Hmm?
I kind of look at him and I go, they got it.
So
Like-
it's probably about that they were talking about.
Yeah.
Something this letter mentioned Dorothella being at Ceri's house. Now I think our best course of action is to convince Dorothella that she's being framed. She will probably believe us. At the same time, she might be suspicious of us. How can we know about she's being framed or not?
That's a good idea. I might be able to go to the. I might. She just looks and she goes, I might be able to get something out of the brother. Or one of them, anyway.
Taminal then says, there is a stable boy working with me. a young boy, 12 years old, I think. Maybe if I give him like a coin, he might know something. Probably even like help us. I'm going to the stables now. Find him.
Yeah. I'll head to the dueling grounds and see what the other brother might know.
Terminal goes to the stable, looking for the boy.
The boy is
It
still.
really is gonna head off.
I have no clue what to do.
I mean, you can
I'm
follow
just-
me to the training ground if you want.
Yeah, I guess I'll just follow you to the training ground.
Alright.
Back up, back up, back up.
We should
Okay.
probably explain the Argonian what we are doing in general.
Yeah, so Aurelia kind of, in hushed tones, kind of explains that we were hired to deliver and drop off some sort of letter here. But now we're kind of intrigued as to what is happening.
Okay.
At the same time, the family is like not a very good family. They pay awful to the employees.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
So we are probably thinking about screw them over somehow.
You know, I think I agree with you. They
Yeah,
give me piss piddle poor pay. I mean, I may be a newbie, but that doesn't mean I don't deserve a good amount of pay for doing a job.
I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Gash, you see, there's a dummy of a giant in the training room.
There's a dummy of the giant of a giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Yep,
is
not a real
because
giant.
Sir Edwival likes to train on it because he might one day have to fight a giant, and he wants to be ready.
I mean, it's better to be prepared, right?
Isn't that the one that trains with the same servants the same way, and then he thinks he's good at it
Yeah.
because he's not? Or is it okay?
Or was it the other way around? Probably.
I don't remember.
So, I'm gonna. How should I approach this? I'm
Sir
kind of
Mur-
thinking I'm just gonna walk up and say, "Hey, I heard you guys talking. What was that all about?" Sounded mighty serious.
Sir Murad Holtz. That is some family business. Argonian. Not really much of your business. He's clearly annoyed by the whole situation and not very willing to part with details on what is going on.
Iced tea. See, I have shit charisma, so I can't really. I mean, I could roll for charisma, but it's a +0. And do a persuasion to see if I can persuade him to give me the details. Can I do that or no?
You can just roll for it, or you could think of a way that would make him loosen his tongue a little bit.
I'm back.
Alright.
Okay. You know, I see that you're quite clearly a preparer. You're fighting a giant right there, right?
Of course I am. They are very dangerous creatures.
Yeah, I've seen a few in my travels. And most of the time I duck and avoid them, to be honest.
I've heard they
But-
can send a man to outer space with one single swing.
So have I. That's why I said fuck no. I mean, clearly you're strong enough and, like, way, way more, like, just generally trained than such a lowborn as myself. It would make obvious that you would be the one fighting giants.
Aurelia kind of comments. She goes, "Yeah, the giants in Skyrim. Only an unprepared idiot would challenge them. Many warriors. We've never seen.
Sure. Either an unprepared idiot or a prepared hero.
I've seen the campaign. Like, she tries to think back of like she's seen a few people do it before, but they had a lot of luck on their side.
But who knows? He has a lot of training on his. I'm trying to get him to spill the beans.
I look and I go, fairly certain that I'm 100% certain that he could definitely take down the giant.
Like that same here. Like clearly he has a
Possibly
lot of skill.
unscathed. Possibly unscathed.
Yeah.
They'd probably sing songs about him in the tavern at Whiterun.
I'd listen to that.
You see, it's all in the technique, and then he starts demonstrating things. He does do the dummy all the time, and you can see that he goes for the right spots. I mean, the physiology isn't that different to that of a human. The weak spots are basically the same. But if the giant was actually actively trying to kill him, if it was a real one, then he would have no chance. And he starts,
I think,
just analyzing his so detailed technique on how to take them down, hit them at the ankles, then go under the shoulder in the armpit, then go for the neck. This is the way to make our family proud.
I could see you're definitely making your family proud, but is your sister really? I mean, I didn't know, I didn't hear what was going on, but honestly, how could someone like her really be, you know?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion with advantage, sure thing.
I'm going to give you guidance, so add a d4 to that.
That's a D4, okay.
You're being guided by Aurelia.
Nat 20. Plus 1, 21.
Yeah.
He continues on fighting with the dummy and then starts ranting about his family. He starts with all the drama he's experienced, being the youngest male in this family. He's had the short end of the stick in comparison to his brother who's older, and his sister Dorothea, who is also older than him, and that Adiel might be jealous that her sister is seeing the same noble as she is, and her losing the earring in his house means that, first of all, she was at his house, and why would the noble send the earring back with a love letter attached to it? Though Dorothea claims that she's never been to the Ceres house, that only Adiel has been there. Adiel has been there, she mentioned it. And that Dorothea never lost the earring as well. So she really can't understand why all this is happening. And now everybody is suspicious of Dorothea because she is a person to keep to herself mostly, and they don't know where she was. And no one else knew where she was the past few days exactly, other than her very trusted servants. So she might have been at Ceres' house, but she denies it, and she won't say where she was.
I see. Well, it's quite clear that you should be the next in line, whether you're younger than them or not. It's clear that you are the adept warrior that will guide your family into superstardom with heroic acts of future. I'm backing you, and I don't, this sister of yours, she sounds, like she's causing a lot of issues for the family, For the family.
Oh,
For the
yes.
fam-
Sisters are quite troublesome. Sometimes I think to myself that facing an actual giant might be easier than having not one, not two, but four sisters.
Ah, I remember my clutch of 16 sisters and 15 brothers. Oh, I remember hatching and everything. It was great. There's so many of us. Did you know that female Argonians lay eggs in clutches of 12,
Damn.
and they lay that 3 times?
Aurelia just goes, I've always been an only child.
I couldn't be. Literally, it's physiologically impossible.
Is it true, Argonian, that your kind ate bugs out of trees and out of the bogs?
I mean, okay, so it's a delicacy kind of thing. So if you're in the western swamps, maybe. Eastern swamps, not so much. Because western swamps, what they like to do is they breed special termites that have like a bunch of egg laying things that are fat, and they just pick them up out of wood and eat them. It's delicious. I've tried it once, never again though. It was weird.
Do you have giants in Black Marsh? Ones that I could take down and be forever remembered as the Giant Slayer?
There are big creatures, but I wouldn't necessarily call them giants. They definitely... There's bigger, there's smaller, there's deadlier, there's not as deadly. It just all depends on where you're going.
Alright. Then by the time I might visit your province, I might already be the Giant Slayer.
Yeah,
Dummy
and then
again,
you can
hacking
become
at
the
it.
Swamp Monster Slayer.
Oh, swamps, hey? I wonder what kind
Plenty
of
of 'em.
creatures lay there.
Yeah.
Aurelia kind of thinks, and then she remembers. Giants typically in Skyrim, they like to be around mammoths too. They
Oh,
treat
well,
them like
Mammoth
pets.
Slayer doesn't sound so cool, does it?
Yeah,
Still kind of
but-
cool.
Yeah, but
I can see it.
around herds of mammoths tend to be a lot of giants.
Imagine killing an entire tribe of giants and their woolly mammoths.
Oh, that would make a lot of nice trophies.
Exactly, and imagine how proud your family would be of you if you did. I think you can do that. I think you should totally go out and find a giant camp and just kill them all. Just murder them.
I love how we're just gassing this guy up. And
Yeah.
like if he actually does this, we might find him dead in Skyrim.
Yeah. We're just gonna find a corpse. It just falls to the ground one day from outer space. It's just him dead. Oh, that would be pretty funny.
That would just be sad. It'd be sad and funny.
If Parametheus can remember in the future campaign that happens in Skyrim, that somewhere suddenly the party witnesses a man falling from the sky.
But
We know who he is.
And we're all like, oh no, he's dead.
Suddenly you hear screaming, like someone falling. Ah!
I would take his armor immediately. Take his corpse to tail longer.
The perfect.
The Willingham scream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and immediately check that out.
Oh, oh no, no, no.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
all the way over.
Check what
Yeah.
out?
So,
Would I know where it came from? The sound?
oh, that was just a soundboard. He was just making a meme.
No, there was a scream.
Yeah, that was the sound of someone falling.
Yeah. What would I be? Do I need to roll anything to know where that direction of that sound is from?
That's the sound
No.
this
No,
knight
that's
would
just
make
a joke. It's just,
when he would fall down after being punted into the stratosphere from a giant.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just dead. He's just in space.
Yeah, just floating.
I would just take his armor immediately.
I'm just imagining this in space. Just. Oh wait, shit. Hold on.
oh. If Aurelie could have like a spell that said something animate object and make the giant come to life.
What's up, Victor?
Hey Victor.
I'm just imagining this in space. Just.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like. Let me look at the spells list for cleric. If animate object is a thing,
Yeah.
then maybe.
But a higher level, I guess.
No, it's just animate dead, and I don't think the statue is dead.
Okay. No,
I mean,
no, it doesn't count
technically-
then.
I mean, technically, we could make the case that it's a stuffed giant, therefore it's dead. But
Yeah, it's not a cleric spell.
Doubt.
It's a bard spell though.
It's like a
Animate object.
yeah, so you have. Listen, Tomino, you have no excuse not to animate that statue right now.
yes, I have excuse. I don't have the
It's a 5th level spell.
the level enough level for that. Victor, what are you doing? Why do you have a mask?
So nice.
He's an Argonian.
Yeah. Oh, gun you, man. Come on.
Seems more like a fish head, but okay.
Well, Sir Merard starts pondering whether he should go on this giant slaying adventure. And he goes to his armory to set up his equipment. And since this Sir Ceres, that both his sisters are allegedly visiting, is on the way to Skyrim, he might as well pay them a visit.
She.
And he goes to the armory.
All right, good. We got the information we needed.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Let's go back to. Let's go find Tomino.
Yep. Let's do this shit. Alright. We're gonna just relay everything that's happened, or I'm gonna just relay everything that's happened. All the information, including the two sisters, and him and his jealousy for brothers for maybe even further fucking with him. Other than telling him to go after a giant tribe, by himself. If he survives that, he will become a hero. So, at that, we're just trying to help him, So technically, we're fine. It's no moral loss.
And if he does,
Terminal comments to Gesh. Comments and asks, did he said that he probably would kill like a whole tribe of giants by himself?
He said he was gonna try.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, come on, it'd be a pretty fun fight to watch.
Terminal says, I never saw a giant, but if they are how the stories I have heard, I don't think we will see him for a long time.
Aurelia
I don't think
act
so either.
like Aurelia
Anyway, I think
the giants.
we can take this opportunity and try to get. I'm going to try to convince Dorothea that she's being framed, probably by her youngest brothers. And since he's leaving, that becomes a little bit suspect, don't you think?
I think I agree.
Yeah. It's a little suspicious right there.
We've done our part. Time for yours, partner.
I'm gonna pop guidance off on Aminal so he has an extra 1d4.
Wait a minute. Hold on. There's 1 sec. Let me check something before you move out. Room night. I have 2 rooms. Let's see. Hold on. I think it is the cloud room. So, I'm going to say, hold on, before you go, can I see your weapon?
My weapon?
Yes.
It's a rapier.
Okay, let me see it real quick. I'm going to take his weapon and I'm going to inscribe the cloud rune in on it. Basically, this rune emulates the deceptive magic used by cloud giants. While wearing or carrying the object inscribed with this rune, you have advantage on dexterity sleight of hand checks and charisma deception checks. I think you might find this in handy.
Along with the
thanks.
extra d4 he need, along with the extra d4.
Yep, you are set.
Terminal thanks Gash for the spell. He just wishes that to see the stable boy in the house with the weapon, even if it's scabbard. He hopes that nobody gets suspicious about that. Terminal goes inside the house looking for either Aurelia. Well, Aurelia's outside, of course. Looking for. What is the name the woman again?
Ariella.
Adiel
Dorothea.
or Dorothea, yeah.
Dorothea.
Yeah. She's done taking a bath and she is at the gardens. With a servant weaving her hair into beautiful hair. Doing her hair in a very beautiful manner. You find her there.
Terminal approaches Dorothea with a certain ceremony, with respect, and he casts Charm Person on her.
The spell is successful.
Nice. Terminal then explains to Dorothea that he apologizes for interrupting her, but he couldn't not hear the argument that they're having earlier about she is being accused of being in some noble's house. And Terminal confesses that he believes that she's being framed. Probably by her youngest brother, because for some reason her youngest brother just left in a hurry. Or did he already left the house? Or he's like preparing his baggage to leave or something like that?
Yeah, he's starting preparing his stuff baggage, weapons,
Okay, then
servants, provisions.
Taminal is saying something. Her brother is like very agitated, seeming. It's he asked me to bring his horse, and he is preparing to make a trip of some kind. I don't know why. I think he's trying to harm you. Maybe because you're in the way to you're one of the eldest, and he tries to leave you out to take you out of the path to the head of the family. I believe you should be careful, my lady.
Oh, well, if my idiot brother wants to fight an honor duel with these sorceries that my sister is seeing, then so be it. I won't stop him from being stupid. Best case scenario, my brother and sorceries kill each other and my sister commits suicide out of grief. That would be hitting two birds with one stone.
God damn.
Terminal then says, "Very well, my lady. I believe you should know about this."
Oh, thank
And
you,
then
stable
he
boy.
just leaves.
Just kind of smile to the with the word boy, describing you.
Boy.
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 Terminal gets back to the stables and waiting for the
Boy.
youngest brother to come fetch his horse.
Okay. Since it is a long way, Sir Merard will request some servants to go with him. Some hired muscle, his personal healer, of course, and someone to tend to the animals.
Uh-oh. Looks like we're going, boys.
Along with a few of his men.
Uh-oh.
They all have their equipment ready. They have taken provisions from the market and from the house. And they are ready to hop on the caravan and begin their journey to Sir Ceres' house and finally towards Skyrim to finally find a worthy opponent for a legendary battle.
Oh no, this poor guy.
Terminal says to Aurelia and Gash, uh, see, with a low voice, I will pay you each 15 gold if this man comes back.
Like, Are you trying to say we need to make sure he comes back alive?
No, I just want to have some fun. Terminal is not convinced that he will return. If Ceres will not kill him, the giants will. The soldiers don't seem to be paid enough to die for him in this stupid adventure.
Aurelia kind of feels bad for him.
I most definitely don't. But that's only because he didn't really. They don't pay me much more than like 2 copper. Okay, and like no one uses copper.
Like Aurelia
having-
feels really bad for him.
He'll be fine. I believe in him. I say that with the sincerity of my lizard heart.
Aurelia just kind of looks back at the Argonian and just says, "Really?" She kind of shakes her head and goes, "Why did you rope me into this?"
Well, you almost roped me out of it.
Why did you rope me into this? Because he roped me into this. Well, him over there, he roped me into this.
Me into this. Yeah, I can just hear us.
Because he roped me into this. That is literally just us right now.
Terminal comments, the boy needs to grow up. A good lesson.
And
I
so
like you guys. You're fun.
the journey begins.
Terminal then, Terminal then comments, he might even achieve stardom that none of us ever will.
Exactly.
Literally stardom.
Literally.
It's for his benefit.
He will be one with the
even more
stars.
for him. Because, he's just a guy.
I swear, I'm not always like this in D&D. I saw an opportunity.
Thanks for the follow.
Yep, sometimes you have to take sometimes you have to take the joke.
Yeah, man, I gaslit this dude, and now I'm okay with this casket. Okay, I'm okay with my burial here. I will go there as deep as I fucking can.
That's what he said. Yeah, and Sir Merad is, you son of a bitch. I'm in.
You son of a bitch. I'm in. I love that.
Oh no. Aurelia is now just immediate. Home?
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
She says, "I'm going home."
She's like Aurelia's all giddy because now they're going back to Skyrim.
I'll follow where you guys go. You guys are pretty fun. Plus, I don't know, I just get this feeling. Where you guys go, the gold will flow.
Well, by Sir Merard's orders, you take the fastest route. towards Ceres hamlet, which takes you through a forest generally avoided. But here we are. Something is not working right. All right.
Ugh.
And here we are. Come on, stay upright, Sir Reginald.
Man, are your men drunk? Can't seem to walk or stand.
Me feet hurt, my lord. Can we have a stop? There is no stopping to the road to glory. Come on, pick your peasant ass up.
Terminal comments to his to Gash and Valeria. I didn't expect for us to accompany him.
Neither did I, to be completely frank with you.
Aurelia is just like, you guys see her all giddy thinking about, her going home, seeing Whiterun's walls again, possibly.
She's not really paying attention to anything going on.
Terminal says to Aurelia, maybe don't get your hopes too high. We don't know this Ceres. The young bro might not even defeat him if he intends to fight him.
Like after you say that, Aurelia's brought out and she goes, "What? Oh no, I'm just thinking about going home." Like Aurelia, like her sole focus. I am home.
Her sole focus is Skyrim.
Yeah, well, all Nords like Skyrim.
Yeah, well, all Skyrim's like Nords.
This is true.
One of the foot soldiers is very visibly nervous, and he's staying close to the carts. He looks to be the youngest one, and he's just hanging in the back. close to the few other servants that are with you, and you can see him shivering like he's very cold, but he looks to be afraid.
Ruh-roh.
He looks afraid. Divines protect us.
I'll notice this.
I will want to go see what's wrong. Like,
Terminal asks, yeah. Terminal asks the young soldier what's wrong.
I don't know, this forest kinda scares me. They call it the haunted forest for a reason, right?
Haunted?
Yeah. Everybody prefers to go around because there is ghosts here. What if we don't even make it to Sir Ceres Hamlet? We might just die and become ghosts ourselves, forever trapped here to suffer.
Terminal starts thinking if this was a good idea at all.
Yeah. Haunted forest. Maybe we should go around. I doubt there's any giants in a haunted forest. It's ghosts. Should go around.
Sir Murad wanted the fastest way to Ceres' Hamlet, so we're taking this route. And nobody tried to dissuade him because no one wants to argue with him. He's our lord, after all.
Fair. Because if you argue with him too much, he'll just cut your head off or some shit.
He will send you to be a ship hand. He will send you to the seas.
Salt water right here does wonders for the pores, so.
Yeah. So it's either pirates or ghosts for me. Or might be even both with my luck.
Well, let's hope not, since we don't have much of a choice in moving forward. But we'll have to be prepared for anything. I just get a bad feeling about this, you know?
Mm-hmm. You tell me.
Oh, God. I think this is karma, guys.
What is?
This whole situation. It's karma for me gaslighting him for literally no reason past you. I don't like you.
Listen. If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, we can just run away and like never go back to that shitty place ever again.
Exactly.
I mean, I'll still try and fight just because, like, if he actually proves himself of any use, you know, I'll fight, right? Because then you can be part of the glory. But otherwise, I dip. You guys agree with me?
Yeah.
Terminal is quiet, trying to think.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like the present situation, but he's not going to run.
Sir Merard's horse gets spooked. And he falls off it.
Despite the scary factor of the forest, Terminal forces himself not to laugh.
Sir Merard starts swearing at that Hammerfell, Rehad, damned horse. Just getting spooked by nothing. Sends one of the servants to find it and reclaim it. Return it to him.
Yeah, splitting up always works great in all the horror movies. Wait, what are movies?
And moving forward, you see that the supernatural feeling the horse had was based on the fact that there are indeed ghosts in this forest.
Oh, sweet. The one time a life cleric comes in handy.
I'm gonna shove my pickaxe through that ghost.
You are not welcome in my forest. Turn back. Return to where you came from, or face the consequences. Whoever dies in this forest joins me and is forever bound in the trees, in the dirt, in the fallen leaves, in the twigs, in the very air surrounding this forest. This is my last warning, mortals. Prepare for what comes next.
Sir Merard
Terminal
rolls
approaches-
initiative. Terminal, yes.
Roll initiative? Okay.
No, that's a good way because Terminal was thinking about approaching Samaras and convince him to turn back. But since he's already rolling for initiative, okay, I guess we fight.
Yeah. Sir
Did you
Merard doesn't
roll?
even
Makes
respond to the ghost. He just draws his sword.
Well, I guess he's here where we die.
I rolled a 4.
What's your dexterity?
Roll for initiative is like 20, right?
D20 plus dexterity. Ooh.
Oh yeah, plus dexterity, which is 3, so 6,
Plus
7,
dexterity.
7,
Let me
sorry,
see.
7.
Okay, so Aurelia is going to.
Well, I had 19.
That's a 12.
Mm. What is Aurelia's initiative?
Well, that was 10 plus 2, so it's 12.
Oh, the ghost rolled a 20. Okay, so the ghost launches a frostbite towards Sir Merard. It lands on his shield, shattering into millions of pieces. He is unharmed. It will also move a bit closer. Here.
Thank you, I couldn't hear what you said.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Paminal, it's your turn now.
Terminal will try to use his crossbow and shoot an arrow at the ghost.
Okay.
Not convinced that will do any effect on the ghost.
D20 plus dexterity.
8 plus dexterity or agility.
Agility, yeah.
Well, it's 0, so it's still 8. Guess
Plus
it
2
misses.
for proficiency. Yeah. The bolt goes right through the ghost. It is unaffected by it.
Through the ghost. Okay,
Yes.
doesn't work then.
Then Sir Merard goes forward. And will try to destroy one of these skeletons. He hits. And gives a strong bash with his shield. A few bones break off the skeleton, landing on the ground. Have his men move forward. They will move here and take a protective stance, holding their action to attack whoever comes near. Aurelia.
All right. So I'm going to put bless on Tamino and Gash. So you both get a D4.
Okay. I think you can target 3 people.
So then I will target the. I'll target. Forget his name.
The
Merard?
guy we gaslit.
Yeah, the guy we gaslit. Yeah. I'll
Merard the
give him
Gaslit.
the extra.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'll
Maris.
D4. You guys just feel blessed. The divides of
The guy
company.
who's supposed to survive.
The guy we need to survive, yes. Hopefully he doesn't get murdered.
Yep. I agree with you.
Hopefully the thing is elite. It's just all bark and no bite.
You can also move, Aurelia, if you want.
No, I'm good right here.
Alright. Then it is the skeleton's turn. They will rush towards Sir Merard and his men. Let's see.
Do they
The
attack
men
as a
seem
group
well drilled.
or
They fend
individual?
off the attack. Even one of them manages to hit one of the skeletons so bad that its hand flies off. These two will also move forward and attempt to attack the skeletons unsuccessfully. Gash.
Alright. I'm going to charge to the nearest skeleton, but before I do, I'm going to yell back and say, I'm going to help them with those skeletons. You guys worry about finding a way to kill that ghost.
You can make an acrobatics check to land in front of this
Okay.
footman and be able to attack.
Okay. $15.
You can attack.
Okay. I'm going to hit. I have 2 actions, so I will first start with 1 pickaxe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 9 plus 12 to hit for the first one.
12 hits.
And I'm going to. Does it hit?
It hits.
Okay.
Don't forget to add the bonuses.
Yep. 1d. What's the bonus again? The
1d4. It's not to your damage, it's to your to hit, I believe.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Just d8. Ten damage from a first attack.
Okay. Roll the second one.
Another 15.
That hits.
Do I get the d4 again, or just that one time?
Well, since it already hits, there is no point in rolling it.
Okay.
Then you roll for damage, but because it's the bonus action attack, you don't add the modifier to the damage.
Yeah. So 7.
Alright.
What?
You destroy this skeleton. It was the one that was already hit. The bones crumble to the ground. The skull empties of the magical essence that reanimates the remains. It is now completely dead. Now it is the ghost's turn.
Oh no.
It will move forward. I want Gash, Sir Merard, and 2 of the soldiers to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom? Uh-oh.
Yes.
You get a d4 added to that.
Yeah.
D4. 17.
You're okay.
Ah.
And it will try to hit you, Gash.
Okay.
Does 16 hit?
Just barely.
Okay.
Because I have 15 armor class.
You take 6 damage. Tamino,
Alright.
your turn.
Terminal tries to shoot with the crossbow at one of the at the skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
18.
That hits.
Four damage.
Mm-hmm.
Does it matter which skeleton it is, or
Who says this one? Do you move? Do you use your bonus action to cast anything? Bardic
I
Inspiration?
guess I will cast Bardic Inspiration on Gash.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Thank you. Much appreciated, friend.
Merald will try to murder the ghost. He whiffs. The ghost dodging his blow. Goddamn ghost, I'll get ya. for scaring away my horse. Insolent undead. And we'll stay
Terminal
there.
thinks to himself but says nothing. Please shut up.
Dang.
These men will attack the skeletons. They hit, dealing a little bit of damage. Aurelia, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take a pot shot at one of the skeletons with my crossbow.
Okay.
17.
That hits.
Okay, cool. Watch me roll the lowest roll possible.
1.
I rolled 10. 10 damage.
Okay.
Just. Oh, really?
You rolled a 10 to hit?
No, I rolled a 10 damage.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That hits the skeleton right on the head.
Wait, didn't you roll damage for with a D8?
Yeah.
Did you have the advantage?
Did I what?
If you have advantage, because if you roll a D8, how can you get 10?
1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
1d8, yeah. Okay.
But to say advantage? No way.
Now the skeletons will hit back. They will attack the footmen. They hit. The mobs are rolling very low on their damage today. I don't know what it is. We're being very lucky today, guys. Did someone just vanish?
Ah.
Yeah, and then it is
Oh.
the other footman's turn. They hit. Again. Very low damage. Gash, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to use my skill Giant's Might. I will become large. It's because I'm a rune knight. I get this ability called Giant's Might. I imbue myself with the Might of Giants as a bonus action. You magically gain the following benefits for 1 minute. If you are smaller, you become larger, along with what you are wearing. In a lack of room becoming larger, you don't change size. You have advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Once each turn, one of your attack, weapons, or unarmed strikes deal an extra 1d6 damage to a target on hit. Huh. Sorry.
And you're still blessed.
Yes. So I got bigger, and I'm going to attack the ghost with my war pickaxes.
Roll for
First
it.
hits. Yep. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 30.
That hits.
Okay, and I'm just going to use this one for the extra 1d6 damage. And then plus... Or what does Bardic Inspiration do again?
It adds 1d6 to a attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay. Alright, that was fun. Okay. Alright, so... 9 damage for the first hit.
Alright.
I'm going to roll for another hit. And then I have advantage. So 15,
Advantage.
16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, from the Giant's Might. 19.
You have advantage on strength checks and saving throws, not on attacks.
Oh, okay. Then that would be 12.
12 doesn't hit.
Well, you
Didn't-
can. Is that with less?
You can add 1d4 to that, and since you are inspired by the bard, you can 1d6 when you
Okay.
see the number, but before you know if it hits or not. So
16, 17. It goes up to 17.
that hits.
Okay, thank you, and sorry for the trouble.
It's okay.
Don't worry about it.
So roll the damage for the second attack.
8.
Once its turn on your attack, you deal 1 extra d6.
I already used the extra d6 on the previous turn. I wouldn't think I could do it again, even if I have multiple turns.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Alright.
think it would count for a bonus turn. So I didn't use
You've
it.
hit things with your pickaxes before. This seems weird. It seems different. When you hit something solid like an ore or some person, you can feel the resistance when you hit them. While with this ghost, you don't feel it so much. Your blows go through it, and even though you can tell that you damage it, it doesn't feel like it takes all the damage from your blows. And it is the ghost's turn. I want a wisdom saving throw from Gash, Merard, and these men here.
I hear the blacks go.
17.
You are alright. And it will attempt to hit Sir Merard this time. Hits him. Taminal. You see the spectral figure.
Terminal tries to shoot.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
I was just describing how the
Terminal
ghost
shoots.
attacks your comrades.
Okay. Terminal shoots another arrow with this crossbow into one of the skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
18.
That hits.
Five damage.
The skeleton is destroyed.
Nice.
The bolt hitting it with such force that just destroys it and throws bones everywhere. You can move or give bardic inspiration to someone. And or give inspiration, actually.
I will give another bard inspiration to Gesh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Thank you. It'll help me continue in the fight. How many turns does a minute last?
10.
10 turns?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to keep track of that, but I'll try.
Merard still can't land a hit on the ghost.
In 2 turns.
The men try to destroy the skeletons, but they don't manage it. Aurelia.
I'm casting Guiding Bolt with my I'm gonna use Meta Magic Adept to quicken spell, so this becomes a bonus action, and I'm gonna try to hit this thing. I'm gonna hit the ghost with it.
Hit that thing, okay? Roll to attack.
Hit
So-
on that thing. Hawk 2.
That's a 14.
Sorry.
I think I don't get it.
No, barely. 14 doesn't make it.
Ouch.
The ghost avoids the guiding bolt.
Well, time to just shoot it with a crossbow. Let's see if that was a corn. Let's see if that works. No. Aurelia just, like you guys see Aurelia just go, oh yeah. And it just goes right off into the distance.
Oh, hell yeah.
Foolish mortals, you have no hope. You will so soon join my army of undead.
Now, whose turn is it?
No.
It's the skeleton's turn. They gang up on the footmen. They hit. I haven't rolled over 3 with anything.
Dang.
Okay. Again. Gash. Your turn.
Alright. So, I'm going to evoke Fire Rune on one of my pickaxes. The first one I'm going to use to attack, which adds an extra 2d6 fire damage. And it must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute. And I'll tell you what that saving throw is in a second if I hit.
You got Bardic Inspiration and a Blast.
I just rolled an 18.
Okay, that hits. What's the DC on the saving
So-
throw?
The DC on the saving throw is 8 plus my prop bonus, which is 2, plus my con modifier. So 8 plus 2, that's 10. 13, I want to say.
Okay. The ghost makes the save.
Okay. So it is not restrained.
No.
I will roll for damage, which is 1d8. 1 plus the Bardic Inspiration, which I'll roll for that.
You cannot bind me, mortal. You have no hope.
9. Plus the 2d6s from the fire damage. So they take 9 damage from the pickaxe and 4 or 5 damage. I just forgot. Sorry, 4 or 5 damage from the fire.
All right. That's your turn.
Yep.
Now
Wait,
she's-
no, I have one more roll I can do.
What
I
is
have
it?
double action, right? I have my second
Oh, right,
action
right,
I
right,
can
yeah,
use
yeah,
for my
yeah,
other
yeah, yeah.
pickaxe. Yeah. I almost forgot about that. Well, I rolled a 4, so I don't think I'm making that.
Well, you add 1d4. And
Yeah, I
you
can
can
add that
choose to add
1d4.
1d6.
Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, And then the hit is plus 6, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Dirty 20, I want to say. After, well, it's either that or 18, actually. I think, maybe. Hold on.
It's
So I
4
rolled a
plus your
4,
strength
4.
plus 2 from proficiency.
Yeah. 6. Because I rolled a 4 plus, and I rolled a 4 from the D4, and I rolled a 6 from the D6.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that
That's
hits.
why it's
that
taking me
hits.
some. So it hits. Okay.
Roll damage.
All right. 1d8 plus 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
Now it is the ghost's turn. I want Gash, Merard, and a few of the men to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
That one.
Alright.
Seems like my luck ran out.
You take 7 psychic damage.
Ouchie.
And in your head, you can hear it. The ominous sound of a bell. Sir Merrill took it to the chin, but one of the men dies. By the deathly aura the ghost exhumes. And then it attacks Gash with its action. It hits.
Alright.
You take 5 slashing damage. Taminal, it's your turn.
Once again, Terminal will shoot an arrow at one of the skeletons. Net 1.
Damn.
Hits me in the back.
The bolt hits one of the horses in the ass and it runs off.
Oh no.
It's Merar's turn. He hits.
Is he finally doing damage? I thought he was supposed to be the hero. I'm doing all the groundwork.
Now it's the men. The men hit one of them. Aurelia.
Alright, good. It's time for some payback. Because we're gonna do the same thing we did last turn. Guiding bolt to the face.
Alright.
At level 2, I'm hoping the ghost takes it on the chin. That's a 10. No, thank you.
You rolled a 10 or it goes up to 10?
No, it's just I rolled a 10.
And when you add your modifiers, how high does it go?
It's 1d6, so it was 4 plus 6.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
Yeah.
not enough.
It was 4 plus 6, so it was 10.
Yeah.
Maybe next time
Skeletons-
you should use your bardic inspiration on them, so hopefully they can, like, you know what I mean?
The skeletons miss. The men fighting back still manage to keep the skeletons away, but do not wound them. Gash.
Okay. I'm going to take my focus off this ghost because these skeletons are starting to cause a bit of an issue. So I'm gonna attack the skeleton guy behind me.
Okay.
With my first war pick. 14.
That hits.
Okay. Ah! Try that again. 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. 10 damage.
That destroys the skeleton.
And on my next action, I'm going to turn around and attack the next nearest skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
How many skeletons are still up? 3, right?
There's 3 skeletons. Yeah.
Okay.
And that would be a 13.
That hits.
Nine damage.
That destroys another.
9. Man, I'm just wrecking these skeletons. Though I should mention I am starting to get a little low on health, so
Now it is the ghost's turn again, and
I shouldn't have said that.
it causes Gash, Merald, and a few of the men to make a wisdom saving throw again.
15.
You're okay.
Guys, we can't let him die here. He has to die in the best way possible. Getting launched.
Yeah, fighting giants.
He needs to be launched into freaking space. He needs to go into the
Yeah.
stratosphere.
You can't die like this. We've gone too far.
The
We've
ghost
come
goes
this
to attack
far,
Sir Merald, and he blocks the attack with his sword.
Everyone's gassing him up.
Tamino, your turn.
Once again, shooting an arrow through with the crossbow. 13.
That hits. That hits the skeleton.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, one of the skeletons. Yes, I forgot to say. 5 damage. 5 damage.
Straight hit to the sternum. Bones crack. The skeleton opens its mouth as if to scream in pain, but no sound comes out. Sir Merald will attack the ghost. He hits. Deals a little bit of damage. The men strike at the skeletons. They hit. They almost finish off this one. Aurelia, your turn.
I am, but I think I know what to do. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word. Now, anyone who can hear the word is gonna get healed 2d4 plus my L attack, and this is my last second level spell slot.
Shit.
So,
Healing word heals one person.
oh, that was. Let me look that up again.
A creature of your choice.
I am quite injured.
Yeah, you know what? We will give it to Gash. So you'll heal 10.
Kill 10 damage?
Alright.
Okay.
And that was my bonus action, so I'm going to take my crossbow again, and I'm going to shoot this ghost. It needs to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so, yes.
That's a 15.
That hits.
Okay, good. Alright.
Let's see if we can send this abomination back to oblivion. The 1d8 plus 2, 3 damage.
She hears from behind her. Well, goddamn, Annie Oakley. Who's it?
Well, the men manage a hit on the ghost. They score 1 more damage to it.
Wait, back.
Gash, your turn. Gash,
Yeah, what's up? Sorry.
you're up.
Okay, sorry. ADHD distraction moment. Anyway, so I'm gonna move up to the skelly hone that's next to me, and I'm gonna aim for an attack on it.
Okay.
Nat 20.
All right. You roll twice to the dice.
And then plus 1d6 from my Giant's Grace for 16.
That destroys the skeleton completely.
I think I just pulverized this guy and just poof.
He's just a shell of bone marrow.
Yeah, just I just made bone meal for my crop farm. Alright, so after that I'm gonna use my bonus action or my other action to attack the ghost.
All right.
They can handle one skeleton, I hope.
We will find out.
We will. I hope so. Wow, that's a 2.
That is not successful.
No, it is not. Even with all the additions, I don't. That 2 ain't making it up.
Well,
Now
at least
it
he's
is-
not going to punch himself by mistake or something.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, I would.
At least you didn't cause animal cruelty.
That's true. Very true.
It is
Didn't
the
shoot a horse
ghost's
in the
turn
ass,
again,
I'm sorry.
and I want a wisdom saving throw from Gash.
Of course. 16.
You are all right. The men seem shaken though. And it will try to slay Sir Metal. It tries to cut his head off with its weapon. He ducks and dodges the blow. Taminal, your turn.
Another arrow using the crossbow to the last skeleton. That's the wrong dice. 12.
That hits.
One. This is just a scratch.
Just a flesh wound.
The skeleton, just a fleck.
Just a flesh wound on the skeleton. Right.
The skeleton just looks up and goes, "Hey, buddy, you hit my funny
Hey,
bone.
buddy! Rattle 'em, boys!
You hit my funny bone."
Sons, they shot me in the face! Sorry.
The bolt lands in the eye socket, doing minimal damage. Sir Merald, very angry. Doesn't hit.
Bro,
Damn. He sucks.
I knew I should have just given the bless to one of the guards.
The guards hit the skeletons. Aurelia, your turn.
Cool. Guiding bolt again.
Mm-hmm.
I have vision for nat 20s, I don't care. That's a 23.
That hits.
Okay, so this is
Heck
46 radiance damage
Yeah.
on the ghost.
On the go.
On the go. So 16 radiance damage.
Mm-hmm. You witness as all the remaining skeletons collapse, the magic emptying from their skulls, and the ghost, as if a candle gets extinguished. Becomes nothing more than a little wisp and flies off deep into the forest.
Oh God! That was a rough one.
Aurelia just kind of looks and she goes, "Thank Keenerith, it's dead."
Great shot on that final hit. Sucks about the first three though.
That's fine.
Terminal asks, how is the Lord feeling?
He has a very strong headache and he thinks he's going to die. He feels terrible, but he doesn't have many physical wounds. He has that million-mile stare from such a close encounter with a ghost.
Did the skeletons vanish too, or they are the bones still around?
The bones are there.
Then Terminal will go search for the bones for anything of value, even if it doesn't.
I
doesn't
will
seem
also
like it.
do that.
I'd like to check where the or the ghost was to see if there's anything there.
Works for me.
Make an investigation for the ghost, and on the skeletons you find a total of 12 septims, a dagger, and enough bone meal to fill 3 cups.
That's a lot
That
of
is a
meal.
nat 20 on that investigation check.
What was it?
Nat 20.
Not 20. You can see that there is a slight aura still where the ghost was, and you can sort of see it going deeper into the forest. You might be able to follow it.
I'm not following it.
Alright.
Not without the
Terminal,
whole part. I'm not crazy enough to do that.
I mean, the whole party can, but I
yeah,
don't know if
guess
it's such a great idea.
I guess Lord Rolls is not interested.
Lord Brawls is not in his in his best state of mind right now. He's taking some psychic damage.
Perhaps we should all rest.
Like we should probably get moving.
Yeah, get moving, then rest.
Yeah, we need to get out of this haunted forest.
Before
Aye.
more ghosts come. Terminal, about the money, Terminal shares the gold with the other two, with Gesh and Aurelia. So I
Yeah.
guess he's like 4 gold each.
4 gold each.
Okay.
Nice. Aurelia's gonna take her time to like tend to like the Lord to make sure he's okay.
Good idea.
I'm gonna give him some cure light wounds.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 1d8.
Plus your spellcasting modifier.
Let me check that because I'm not entirely certain. Cure wounds is different. I think it's just a flat d8, but I might be wrong. If this, okay, there we are. Oh yeah, plus spell casting. All right, good. I had to be sure because I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to do that much. No, I can do a lot of healing. That is 13, and he also heals because of the life cleric's ability. He heals 2 plus spell level. So he heals an additional 3, so he heals 16.
Okay, he's back to full health. He's back to his senses. Oh, thank you, Aurelia.
I go, okay, how many fingers am I holding up? And I'm holding up 3 fingers.
He successfully counts the fingers.
I go, good. That's a good sign. But we need to get the heck out of this forest.
Where's my horse, God damn it! The servant failed to find it. I should have you search the ghost on your own for this. Then the other horse returns.
Arrow sticking out of its ass still.
Yes. Sir Merard takes a look around, looks everyone in the eyes. Get ready, men. We march. To
Oh wait,
Sir
what about the dead
Ceres
guy? Is he
Amlet.
actually dead
Yes,
dead?
Hmm?
Is the dead guy actually dead dead, like really dead?
He will roll a Constitution saving throw. Yes, he's dead.
He is dead dead. Okay, there's nothing
He's
you
dead.
can do for him.
Hmm?
Most we can do is let his body nourish the forest, at least. Nourishing the trees. All the mother trees.
And seeding the forest with another ghost or another skeleton.
Oh well.
Aurelia performed his last rites. We don't want his soul wandering this place forever.
Yeah, Aurelia performs last rites, you know. Just imagine what that Skyrim lady does. Except she's
Yeah.
doing blessings of earth to make sure nobody does anything to her. Or nothing does anything to them. To the guy. So, is that like a religion check or do I have...
Yeah, make a religion check.
Cool. That's a 7.
Well, you don't necessarily write the usual Breton rites. Everyone kinda looks at you weird, expecting you to have said something else. But it will suffice.
I go, listen, because we don't even know if that thing's gonna come back. We kind of need to get moving before that thing decides, hey, round 2.
I agree. I don't feel like doing that again. Let's get going. Get to
I'm
a
gonna
safer
agree
place to
too.
camp up.
Everybody gets back in line, and the company starts again.
Praise be to Space King.
I love that shit.
I have a feeling that's what Aurelia did. Just praise.
Bro, I love Flash Gets. Bro, I've been a fan of them for a very long time. And
Yeah.
when they made Space King, I just love the fuck out of Space King. I hope there's another episode coming soon.
And
And
I like
that's
to
it for
imagine.
today.
Alright,
Until
poggers.
we meet again.
Aurelia's down to her last level 1 spell slot. I will say this: I have never,
Should
out of
we?
all the DMs, I've never had a DM that's made me use spell slots and burn them like crack.